Everyone over here now. Everyone over here now. Value of supply. Very, very important chapter. 8 mark, 6 to 8 mark is something which you can expect. I'll not say 8, I will say 6. No, sir. 2 mark, one circular also can come. I think 6 to 8 mark. 6 to 8 mark is something which you should concentrate for this. Everyone over here now. Listen. A plus graded chapter. A plus graded chapter. Everyone over here now. We started learning GST with goods or service. Goods or service always has to be supplied. Supply can be either interstate supply. Supply can be either intra-state supply. Interstate supply, what will happen? IGST will be charged. Intrastate, what will happen? CGST will be levied. Once GST gets levied, GST always has to be collected and paid by a taxable person. How will he collect? How will he pay? He will calculate GST is equal to value of supply into rate of tax. When you have calculated your value, then you will go ahead and prepare the tax invoice. But now we are in the chapter of value, so I don't have to go ahead. We are in the chapter of value. Sir, because only once you know the value multiplied by the rate of tax, you will get the GST. Let's go ahead and understand how to calculate the value. Everyone over here. Always remember one thing. People, if you have gone ahead and done a supply, if it is for a consideration, then the value will be determined as per section number 15(1). But sir, if it is without consideration, then you always have to apply what, everyone? Valuation rule, section number 15(4). Everyone over here. Section number 15(1) goes ahead and says your value of supply always is your transaction value. Value of supply is always what, everyone? Transaction value. Transaction value means the price which is paid or the price which is payable. You came for the class, you went ahead and paid me 10,000. What is the price paid by you, everyone? 10,000. What is the transaction value? 10,000, and on 10,000 I will go ahead and charge you GST. So it says value of supply is always the transaction value, that the price actually paid or payable when the parties are unrelated and price is the sole consideration. Because if parties are related, you have to apply what, everyone? Valuation rule. And if price is not the sole consideration, then you have to always apply which rule? Valuation rule number 27. Everyone over here now. Now, what are the things which are included? What are the things which are included in your value of supply? Always remember one thing. I will go ahead and tell you like this. I always tell the student, you should remember what thing you should include in your value of supply is always TOPIICS. You should remember topics. What are topics? T for any taxes, any fees, any cess, any duty, except what? GST. If you have charged separately to the person, it should always be included in the value of supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? Always remember, if I went ahead and charge you everyone with me, taxes, fees, charges, excise duty, cess, other than GST, it should always be included in the value of supply. Remember, here one point is there that TCS under income tax should never be included in the value of supply. Under income tax, whatever TCS is collected, that TCS will never form a part of value of supply. The next one over here is obligation of supplier met by whom? Recipient. Obligation of supplier met by the recipient. What do you mean by obligation of supplier made by the recipient? You went ahead and gave me a supply. You supplied one machine to me. I had to pay you 1 lakh rupees. You told Ramesh, pay me 50,000. Pay my friend 50,000. Your obligation, I paid him. Can you tell me what is your value of supply if I paid you 50 and to your friend 50? 1 lakh. Is my point clear to all? Always remember, any obligation of the supplier made by the recipient will always be included in the value of supply. P for packing charges. Always remember, whether you are charging for packing, special packing, this packing, that packing, always packing charges will be included. I for incidental charges. Incidental charges for anything done by the supplier. Everyone remember one thing. You went in and told me, Ramesh sir, can you do the installation of the machine? I told I will do it for you. I will charge you 10,000. Will you include, not include? Retail, no. Incidental charges, will it be included? Yes. I charge you transportation charges. I charge you erection charges. I charge you installation charges. I charge you designing charges. I charge you weighment charges. Always remember, all these charges which are taken are known as incidental charges, and it will always be included. The next one over here is IPL. I for interest and penalty and late fee. Always remember one thing: interest, penalty and late fee always to be included in your value. Interest, remember one thing, that ICI ka assumption is that interest is always including the GST. You should always exclude the GST and then include in your value. Always remember, interest, penalty and late fee, ICI assumes that it is always including GST, and hence you go ahead and exclude the GST and then include in the value. Is my point clear to all? But sir, I don't want to take this assumption. Then write your assumption properly and come. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. C for commission. Always remember one thing, commission may selling commission only is to be included. If the exam tells you buying commission, purchase commission, remember one thing, buying commission, purchase commission is never to be included. Only what is to be included? Selling commission. Seller ka agent ko if I paid anything, seller ka agent ko if I paid anything, that is obligation of the seller made by the recipient, only that is to be included. All other commission, buying commission, purchase means what? Buying. Purchase ka meaning is what? Buying. Remember, purchase commission, buying commission never to be included. And the last one over here is subsidy linked to price excluding government subsidy. Are we clear, everyone? Which is given by whom? Central government, or if subsidy is given by central government or state government, that should never be included in your value of supply. People, with me. What are the things which are included to be in your value of supply? Remember, first always you have to include topics. T for, with me everyone, taxes, fees, cess, duty other than GST. Are we clear? TCS never include. TCS is a circular. TCS never include. O for obligation of the supplier made by the recipient. P for packing charges. Packing, special packing, whatever packing. I for incidental charges. If I charge any incidental charge, always to be included. Then C for commission. S for, I for IPL, and C for commission. Which commission? Selling commission. Purchase commission, buying commission, never to be included. And the last one over here is subsidy. Always remember, if subsidy is linked to price, it should always be included other than government subsidy. Can I tell you one thing, everyone? I will ask you one question about subsidy. I feel sometimes students get confused about subsidy. Everyone listen. I got one subsidy of 50 rupees. I got one subsidy of 50 rupees. My price was 100 rupees. Already my price was what, how much, everyone? 100 rupees. I got a subsidy of 50 rupees. Immediately I reduced my price. Now tell me one thing, this subsidy, should I add back or I should not add? My price was 100 rupees. Selling price was 100. People, my selling price before subsidy was 100. I got a subsidy of 50 rupees. Subsidy considered and the price reduced. Now what to do? I should add back. Sure? If in the exam they tell you, I received a subsidy, everyone, I received a subsidy, price was here. I reduced the price after reducing the subsidy. They gave you what? Price after reducing subsidy or price after considering subsidy. What to do? Add back. But if this is government subsidy, do not add back. I'll tell you one more thing. I got a subsidy, 50 rupees, and they told you in the exam, price without considering subsidy. Without considering subsidy, the price is over here. Subsidy is not being reduced. Then will you add it again? Only if the price is reduced, add back. Is my point clear to all? And if the price is reduced because of a government subsidy, do not add back government subsidy. Is my point understood by all? Will you remember this, everyone? Chalo, let's go ahead. Everyone over here now, I went ahead and told over here, what are the things to be included? TOP, I, C is commission, and S. Are we clear, everyone? Will you be able to do it now? Please, today, do some question on topics. What are the things to be included, not to be included? At home, I want students to be very careful. If value of supply ka question comes, subsidy will be there. If you don't do subsidy ka one or two example and go, you will go wrong in the exam. Please do subsidy ka one or two examples and go. Please do commission related one or two examples and go. Are we clear, everyone? Chalo. Everyone over here now. Section number 15.3 goes ahead and says, people, section number 15.1, transaction value. 15.2, topics. 15.3 talks about discount. Always remember one thing, if discount is given before or at the time of supply and it is recorded in the invoice, always discount has to be excluded from the value of supply. You will never include that discount. I went ahead and sold you one jeans pant. I gave you immediately 10,000 rupees ka jeans pant. I gave you 2,000 rupees ka discount. What is my value of supply? 8,000 rupees. Is my point clear? I will charge GST on 8,000. But sir, if discount is given after supply, that is year end or turnover based discount. Remember one thing, year end or turnover based discount, always there are three conditions which has to be satisfied. Only then the discount will be excluded. What are the three conditions, everyone? Number one, I sold you some goods. I sold you some goods. I went ahead and told you I will give you additional discount, but I will give you at the year end. I already did one agreement with you. First of all, prior agreement should be there. Secondly, discount should be specifically linked to invoice. For every invoice, I should be able to make one credit note and pass on the discount back to you. And then I for ITC has been reversed by the recipient. First, when I sold you, you already took the ITC. Now, when I gave you the money back, you should reduce your ITC. If these three conditions are satisfied, discount will be excluded. Otherwise, discount will not be excluded. Is my point clear to all? Remember one thing, discount given before or at the time. Exclude, do not exclude. Given before or at the time of supplying, recorded in the invoice, exclude. Discount given after, there are three conditions. Number one, you should have an agreement. Number two, link to invoice. Number three, ITC should be reversed by you. Only then the discount will be reduced from my value of supply. If these three conditions are not satisfied, what are the three conditions? Agreement, discount can be linked to invoice, and ITC should be reversed by you. Only then the discount will be excluded. Otherwise, discount will not be excluded. Remember, otherwise discount will not be excluded. I'll tell you one example. I went ahead and sold you some biscuit. I sold you some biscuit. And when I sold you the biscuit, I sold you one biscuit at 10 rupees. I sold you 1,000 packets of biscuit. One day I was going outside your shop. You told me, sir, not even dogs are eating this biscuit. What should I do? I went ahead and told, okay, fine. You take 2 rupees ka additional discount. And I gave you discount. Was there a prior agreement for the discount or no agreement? No agreement. Remember, I sold you per packet of biscuit at 10 rupees. My value of supply will remain 10 rupees only. Government will not go ahead and give my GST back. Is my point clear to all? That is called secondary discount. That is called what discount? Secondary discount. There's one circular which is there. Please come over here to page number 25. I'll tell you about the circular. Everyone over here. Clarification on discount. Discounts are of two types. Discounts are of three types actually. One is staggered discount. People, buy 10,000, get 10% discount. Buy 20,000, get 20% discount. Tell me one thing. Will I record that 10% or 20% in the invoice? Yes or no? Yes. Hence, will this discount be excluded or included? Excluded. Secondly, periodic or year-end discount. What is periodic or year-end discount? Year-end discount. Year-end discount, if it is given, it will be excluded only if three conditions are satisfied. Number one, agreement. Number two, link to invoice. And number three, ITC should be reversed. I love you guys. You guys have to talk. Okay? Very good. You have to talk. Next. Revision is not mine. Revision is yours. The more you talk, the better it is going to be. People watching at home, you have to talk with me. Let's go ahead. Secondary discount. Secondary discount is not known at the time of supply. I went ahead and supplied you some goods. Later, because you could not sell the goods, I went ahead and gave you some discount. Always remember one thing, that discount excluded or not to be excluded? not to be excluded from your value of supply. Remember, there are three discounts which are there. Staggered discount. Generally, it is shown in the invoice and it is to be excluded. Year-end discount will be excluded only when 15(3)(b) ka condition, early condition is met. And the last one is secondary discount. Secondary discount shall not be excluded. Is my point clear to all? Please come back, everyone. Okay, one more point is there. 1 minute. No claim bonus. Tell me one thing. Everyone over here, no claim bonus. What do you mean by no claim bonus? Insurance company went in and sold me an insurance. People, because last year I did not go ahead and claim anything, insurance company went in and gave me a no claim bonus of 2,000 rupees. 10,000 premium, they gave me a no claim bonus of 2,000 and charged me only 8,000. What is no claim bonus? What do you think? No claim bonus is what? Discount? Yes or no? You know what happened? One officer went ahead and told, Ramesh, no claim bonus, you got 2,000 rupees, right? No claim bonus, you got 2,000 rupees. No, it means you gave service to the insurance company. I told, what service I gave? Officer told Ramesh, you gave the service that last year I will, sir, I agree. I will not claim anything. And not claiming anything, you give me 2,000. Did I ever have an agreement? I took the insurance not to claim or to claim. If anything happens, I will claim or I will not claim. So was there any agreement, me and the insurance company, that I will not claim and you pay me 2,000? No, because there was no agreement. Always remember one thing, it is not an agreement to refrain for which you got 2,000 rupees. I never gave a service. Sir, it is very simple. Insurance company sold me the insurance and they went ahead and gave me 2,000 rupees discount. Government clarified, no claim bonus is nothing other than what? Discount. Is my point clear to all? People, I want to ask you again, did I give insurance company ko service or insurance company is giving me service? Insurance company is giving me a service and hence it is clarified on taxability of what? No claim bonus. No claim bonus cannot be considered as consideration for supply provided by the insured to the insurance company. Did I give any service? No. It says in the form of agreeing to the obligation to refrain from the act of lodging complaint. Did I go ahead and give the service of I agree to refrain? No. I never gave the service. Sir, it is simple. No claim bonus is what? It's a permissible deduction under 15(3)(a). It is nothing other than discount. Tell me one thing, insurance company gave me 10,000, paid 2,000 rupees no claim bonus. On what amount they will charge me GST? 8,000. GST will be levied on the actual premium payable by the policyholder after deducting what? No claim bonus. Everyone over here, please come back. One thing which I want to tell you, for an example, always remember this point, everyone. If ever you are giving anyone any refundable deposit you gave, it will come back. Refundable deposits are never consideration. Remember, they do not constitute what? Consideration and hence do not include in your value of supply. Refundable deposits are never to be included in your value of supply. Now, people, tell me one thing. What did I tell you till now? Section number 15.1, transaction value. 15.2, topics, TOPICS, topics to be always included. 15.3, discount. Discount given before, exclude. Discount given after, early condition satisfied, exclude. Early condition not satisfied, do not exclude. Do not exclude means what? It will still remain in the value of supply. Next. Now, sir, sometime what happens? Value cannot be determined under subsection 1. That is, your transaction value is only not there. Your transaction value could not be accepted because the parties are related, or might be the price is not the sole consideration, and hence what happens? You have to follow valuation rule. Always remember, valuation rule over here, 27, 28 and 29, 30 and 31. Section number 15.4 goes ahead and says, people, section number 15.4 goes ahead and says, whenever value cannot be determined under section number 15.1, means transaction value cannot be taken, please go ahead and take what, everyone? 15.4 goes ahead and says, please apply valuation rule. Valuation rule number 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Listen. Valuation rule number 27 goes ahead and says, when money is not the whole consideration. What do you mean by money is not the whole consideration? I gave you class. You gave me 2000 rupees and you gave me your gold chain. Money is not the whole consideration. Along with money, you have given me something else also. So they are going ahead and telling, always remember Ramesh, in this scenario, what will be my value of supply? The open market value of such supply. Whatever open market value is there, that will be taken as the value of supply. Sir, open market value is not available. Always remember one thing, open market value is not available, then whatever you gave me 2000 rupees, 2000 rupees plus fair market value of the additional consideration. What is the additional consideration you gave? Gold chain. That gold chain ka value will be found out and that will become the value of supply. Sir, fair market value could not be determined. The chain which they gave, no sir, some ancient chain, we are not able to find out the value. In that scenario, value of goods or service of like kind and quality. I gave you the classes of that classes, like kind and quality ka classes. What is the value? That will be taken as the value of my supply. Then they go ahead and say, if that is also not there, remember one thing, whatever money the person has given, plus the additional consideration which is there, no, chain you gave, that chain ka value we'll go ahead and find out by applying what everyone? Valuation rule number 30, which goes ahead and says 110% of what? Cost of acquisition, cost of production, or cost of providing the service. Everyone over here. Just a second. Tell me one thing. First of all, if I go ahead and give you some service, what will you go ahead and take? The value as open market value. Secondly, the money which you gave, money and the fair market value. If that is not available, whatever service I gave of the same like kind and quality, if that is also not available, the money which you have given plus the additional consideration ka monetary value, I'll find out by applying rule number 30, which says 110%, and then we can also go ahead and apply rule number 31, which goes ahead and says residual method, best judgment. You just have to apply your brain. It says value of supply will be reasonable means. Apply some reasonable means. Try to find it out. Applying what? Section number 15 plus all the other rules you can go ahead and apply and you can find it out. Everyone over here, listen. Always remember this has to be sequentially followed. Means after 30 only you should follow 31. But in case of supply of service, supplier may opt rule number 31 before rule number 30. Is my point clear to all? Everyone over here. Tell me one thing. What will you apply first? Open market value. Open market value is not there of my supply. Then whatever value, money plus the fair market value of the additional consideration. Then like kind and quality. If that is not there, money plus additional consideration ka value by applying rule number 30 and rule number 31. Then we have rule number 28, which goes ahead and talks about value of supply between related person and distinct person. Everyone listen to me very carefully. When you read rule number 28, it says value of supply between related person and distinct person. Related person may, you know, agent is there, agent, sole agent. So they told in rule number 28, except through agent. Except through agent means agent ka case mein rule number 28 will not be applicable. What will be applicable? Rule number 29. But I'll tell you one thing. What ICI ka approach as of now ICI has gone ahead and taken is they are applying for agents also. If it is sole agent, they are applying rule number 28 only. For all other agents, they are applying rule number 29. But for sole agents, they are going ahead and applying what everyone? Rule number 28 only. So you also go ahead and apply in the exam rule number 28 only. Is my point clear to all? See, otherwise the rule is very clear. Rule says what? Except through agent means agent should always be covered here. Whether it is sole agent, whether it is any other agent, it should always be covered in 29. But we are ICA students. How the ICA is telling, we'll go ahead and do that way only. So in your exam, if you see a question on sole agent, please go ahead and apply rule number 28. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. Sir, what is it? It says open market value. So, sir, if I am supplying to my related person, I should always take open market value. If open market value is not available, then like, kind and quality. If that is available, that will become the value of supply. Sir, if like, kind and quality, what I supplied, open market value. If open market value is not available, take the like, kind and quality. If like, kind and quality is not there, Rule number 30 and then rule number 31. Sir, value of goods made or, okay, rule number 28 may know. Two stars are there. You have to go down. There are two provisos which are there. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Proviso. If goods are supplied by the recipient as such, means I went ahead and supplied to my related person or distinct person, and that related person or distinct person is supplying the goods as such. The way I supplied them, same to same they are going ahead and supplying without doing any further processing. Always remember, the value at the option of the supplier can be 90% of the price charge for like kind and quality by the recipient to his customer who are not related person. People, you went ahead and supplied me. I am your related person. If I am supplying the goods as such, same to same, whatever I am charging for the like kind and quality, whatever I am charging for the like kind and quality, that amount ka 90% can be taken as the value of supply between me and you. So whatever like kind and quality I am supplying, of that 90% can be taken. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. If recipient is eligible for full ITC, this point is very, very important from exam point of view. Remember, if recipient is eligible for what? Full ITC, then value declared in the invoice can be deemed as the open market value. My related person went ahead and supplied me, or my distinct person went ahead and supplied me, and I am eligible to take full ITC. I am a registered person and I can take full ITC, then whatever value he has shown in the invoice, that will become the open market value, and that will be the value of supply. Everyone over here now. These two provisos, very, very important. Please do question on rule number 28 and go. I like rule number 28. They can go ahead and ask you in the exam. Please do questions on rule number 28 and go. Everyone over here now. Rule number 22, rule number 28. 2. Rule number 28 may one rule number 28.2 has been introduced, which goes ahead and talks about value of supply of service by a supplier to the recipient who is related person by way of what? Corporate guarantee. Always remember one thing, corporate guarantee. So if I am the holding company and for my subsidiary company, if I am giving guarantee to the bank, everyone, holding company gave what? Guarantee for the subsidiary company to the bank. Always remember, when holding company gives guarantee for the subsidiary company to the bank, what is the supply? Is there a supply between holding company and subsidiary company? What is the value of supply? They are going and telling it will be 1% of the amount of such guarantee offered or the actual consideration, whichever is higher. Remember, for an example, if I guaranteed the loan of my subsidiary company of 10 crore rupees, 10 crore ka 1% is how much? 10 lakhs. Or if I went ahead and charged my subsidiary company 15 lakh rupees, 10 lakh or 15 lakh, whichever is higher. So what is my value of supply? 15 lakhs. Is my point clear to all? Next. The next one over here is value of supply of goods made or received through agent. Everyone over here. Always remember, open market value can be taken, or option is there that 90% of the price charge. So for an example, I am an agent. My principal went ahead and supplied. First of all, the open market value of that supply can be taken, or agent selling similar item, like kind and quality, whatever price he is selling, of that 90% can be taken. Whatever like kind and quality I am selling, of that 90% can be taken as the value of supply between principal and me. It says over here, when principal supplies to the agent, do you remember? Principal supplying to the agent without consideration also it's a supply. Yes, which agent? The agent who issues the invoice in his name. So when principal supplies to the agent, the value will be what? Open market value, or 90% of the price charge for like kind and quality by the recipient to his customer who are not related person. Sir, if that is not possible, then rule number 30 and then rule number 31. Tell me one thing, everyone. Are we all clear till here? Everyone over here. How will you remember rule number 27, 28, 29? Rule number 27, rule number 28, rule number 29. Sir, open market value. Open market value is not there, then money plus fair market value. If that is not there, like kind and quality. If that is not there, money plus market value. How will I find out? By applying rule number 30 and rule number 31. 28, open market value. Second one is not there, like kind and quality. Then 30 and 31. Here open market value or 90%. This like kind and quality, they are telling of 90% of like kind and If that is not there, please apply 30 and 31. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now, in this, the most important part, first of all, remember one thing, this will 100% come. Topics, 100% you will have one question. Secondly, in this rule, any rule can come, but I believe the most important rule is rule number 28. Why rule number 28? Because they have gone ahead and in the past also asked. Remember, if they go ahead and give you a question on sole agent, please include in rule number 28, apply rule number 28 only and do it. Okay, everyone? Next. These two provisos which I have gone ahead and told you, corporate guarantee wala proviso, I believe one small MCQ can come. So please be very careful about it. Done? Please come to the next page, everyone. Listen. Everyone over here. Section number 15 has section number 15.1. Section number 15.1 told what? Transaction value. Section number 15.2 told what? Topics always to be included. Section number 15.3 told what? Discount. Section number 15.4 told what? Valuation rule. Section number 15.5 goes ahead and says there are some things, there are some supplies for which government told we will tell you what will be the value, and if we told that is the value, please take that only as the value of supply. Are we clear? So everyone, 15.5 we are going to talk now. 15.5 government says notified supplies ke liye the value will be as told by the government, as prescribed, and prescribed is rule number 31A, rule number 31B, rule number 31C, and we have one rule number 32 also over here. Let's go ahead. Everyone over here now, listen. People, government went ahead and prescribed the manner to find out the value in certain scenarios. What are the scenarios? Mainly you have to remember rule number 31A, 31B, and 31C. I believe in this A graded chapter, these three are B graded. If they ask you a question, they can go ahead and ask you on rule number 31A, 31B, and 31C. 31A, 31B, and 31C. Everyone over here. Prithvi, it is a part of the amendment. It's a part of the amendment. You have to see the amendment booklet which is there. Amendment booklet. Okay, everyone over here now. Rule number 31A. Sir, which amendment booklet? The amendment booklet which I had provided for May 24. That amendment booklet you will find this. Everyone over here now. Rule number 31A. Rule number 31A says value of lottery, betting, gambling and horse race. Whenever you are going ahead and supplying what, everyone? Lottery, betting, gambling or horse racing. Sir, what will be the value? Remember, in this scenario, government went ahead and told lottery ka case mein always it will be 100 divided by 128 of the face value of the ticket or the price notified in the official gazette by the organizing state, whichever is higher. Can you tell me lottery ka case mein always remember 28% is inclusive. It is assumed that 28% is inclusive. So if a lottery is sold for 100 rupees, remember face value is supposedly 100. Price notified in the official gazette is 120. 100 on 120, whichever is higher, divided by what? 128 into 100 will give you the value. Next, sir, betting, gambling and horse racing, always remember 100% of the face value of the bet or the amount paid into the totalizer machine. So if you are coming and doing betting on horse race, the amount which you paid me, that is the value of my supply. You paid me 1 lakh rupees for betting. My value of supply will be 1 lakh rupees. Next. 31B and 31C is very, very important. Listen. Value of supply of online gaming, including online money gaming. People, by chance you see anywhere online mobile, make it online money. Okay, everyone? Here it is money only. Correct only. Okay? So if I am a supplier of what? Online gaming, including online money gaming, value of supply will be total amount paid, payable or deposited with the supplier by way of money or money's worth. Money's worth means instead of money, you went ahead and gave me supposing Bitcoin. So they are going ahead and telling, supposingly, everyone over here, tell me one thing. I am one person, I am going ahead and allowing people to do online money gaming. Can you tell me what will be my value of supply? The amount which you have gone ahead and paid me, the total amount paid or payable or deposited with the supplier by way of money. So you went ahead and paid me 1 lakh rupees. What is the value of my supply? 1 lakh rupees. Are we all clear till here? Now you know what happened. You went ahead and gave me 1 lakh rupees. Out of the 1 lakh rupees, you went ahead and played only for 60,000 rupees. You paid only for how much? 60,000 rupees. Can you tell me 40,000 rupees? I returned it to you. You came to play online. 1 lakh you deposited. 60,000 you played. And then 40,000 I returned to you. What is my value of supply? 1 lakh. Remember, any amount returned or refunded for any reason shall not be deductible. Can you tell me on what amount I'll charge you GST? 1 lakh rupees. Next. Value of supply of actionable claim in casinos. People, you know casino? Again, they provide betting. Here they have gone ahead and told value of supply will be total amount paid or payable for the purchase of what? Token, coin, chips or ticket for use in the casino or participating in any event के लिए whatever amount you have paid for participating in any event including game, scheme, competition or any other activity. Nothing. You came to my casino. I told sir, you want to buy chips. You came and bought chips worth rupees 2 lakh rupees. ठीक है? Now you played. After that you were leaving and going. You told sir, I could use only 1.5 lakh ka chips. Please, I am returning you the remaining chips. Give my money back. Can you tell me what will be my value of supply on which I should charge GST? 2 lakhs. Everyone over here, any amount returned or refunded shall not for any reason shall be deducted. It shall not be deducted. It shall not be deducted. Next. Explanation for 31B and 31C. Remember, for 31B and 31C, they are going ahead and telling any amount received by the player by winning any event, including game, which is used for by the said player in the further event without withdrawal shall not be considered as amount paid or deposited. Supposingly you came to my casino, you bought chips worth rupees 10,000. 10,000 ka chips you bought. What is the value of my supply? 10,000. After that, you use the 10,000 ka chips, you played, you won, you played, you won, again you invested. That amount will not be considered as the value of my supply. Whatever you paid in the initial time, that will be the value of supply. Next. Everyone over here now, rule number 33. Rule number 33 goes ahead and talks about, before rule number 33, we have rule number 32, which I'll go ahead and talk. People, this chart, first one, A graded. Okay? This 3 point, B graded. This rule number 32, which is there, no, it is also B graded. B graded means might come, might not come. One small point can come. Listen. Optional valuation method in case of certain supply. Everyone over here. Optional valuation method in case of certain supply. Government went ahead and told. Everyone over here. Government went ahead and told optional valuation method for certain supply. Government told for some supplies we will go ahead and tell. For some supplies we will go ahead and tell the method, and that method, if you want, you can use it. If you don't want, you can't use. You don't use it. People, here it was mandatory. Here, rule number 31A, 31B, and 31C was mandatory. Government told, we will tell you for notified supplies, and that manner has to be used. But rule number 32, rule number 32 may. First point only says it's an optional valuation method. If you want to apply, you can apply, or you can go with normal. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now. Rule number 32 goes ahead and says, if you are a money changer, can you tell me if I am changing money, taking dollars, giving INR? So people, what is my earning margin? So they are going and telling, sir, if you are a money changer, whatever is the margin you are making, that is your value of supply. Everyone over here. If any person is in purchase or sale of what? Foreign currency, the options are over here. First method or second method. He can use the first method and the second method. The first method over here is, you have to always remember, is the currency involved INR? What do you mean by this? I gave you INR and you are giving me dollars. You are a money changer. I gave you INR and you gave me dollars. In that scenario, is INR involved? Louder. Yes. They are telling, if yes is the answer, it means foreign currency to INR or INR to foreign currency is happening. Is the RBI reference rate available? If the RBI reference rate is available, yes, sir, then always remember, whatever is the selling rate minus the RBI reference rate multiplied by the currency exchange will be your value of supply. Sir, if supposingly I'm not selling, I'm buying, then RBI reference rate minus the buying rate multiplied by the currency exchange will become your value of supply. You know what? Margin. Just remember, the margin is your value of supply. Sir, if RBI reference rate is not available, remember, whatever is the INR you collected or whatever the INR you paid, of that 1% will become the value of supply. Sir, supposingly INR is not involved. In my exchange, I converted dollar to pounds. You gave me dollar, I converted into pound. Both are foreign currency. If foreign currency to foreign currency conversion is happening, remember it is two different currency. So take both the currency, multiply the RBI reference rate, convert it into INR. Whatever is the lower amount of that 1% will be your value of supply. The next one over here is the second method is basically what, everyone? The second method is a deemed method. It's a deemed method. They are going ahead and telling currency exchange and the value of supply. If the currency exchange is up to 1 lakh rupees, you can take your value of supply. So if I have exchange currency for you up to what, everyone? 1 lakh rupees. Then 250 rupees is the minimum, but it can be 1%. 1% means 1% of supposingly 1 lakh. It can be maximum 1000 rupees, whichever is higher. If 1 lakh to 10 lakh, then Baba, up to 1 lakh to 1000 will come 1%. For the remaining 9 lakh, they are telling 0.5%. Sir, if it is more than 10 lakh rupees, it is what? 5,500. Array, this is what? Up to 10 lakh, it is 5,500. Then the remaining is 0.1%. But remember, the maximum can be always 60,000 rupees. I believe this one is important from exam point of view. C graded may important. If they by chance ask you, they can go ahead and ask you a small 2-mark question. Please come down. Air travel. Always remember one thing. Air travel services. If a person is going ahead and providing what? Air travel services. If I'm an air travel agent, people, air travel agent will make commission. So if I am booking a domestic flight, my value of supply, if I want, I can deem 5% of the basic fare. If I am booking an international booking, then 10% of the basic fare can be deemed as my value of supply, and on that I can pay the GST to the government. Sir, domestic booking how much? 5%. International booking how much? 10%. What do you mean by basic fare? Basic fare is the fare on which the airline pays commission to me. That is, it is amount excluding the charges, taxes, etc. The basic fare pay 5% or 10%. This one also they have asked 1 or 2 times as 2-mark question. Please mark it. Rule number 32.4. Rule number 32.4 goes ahead and talks about life insurance business. Life insurance business, life insurance company provides what? Life insurance businesses, everyone listen. Whatever premium they collect, if it is towards risk, entire premium will be their value of supply. If they collected from you 1 lakh rupees as premium, 30,000 they invested. On your behalf, they invested how much? 30,000. Then the value of supply is what? 70,000. Remember, if it's a saving policy, life plus investment policy, whatever amount they collected from you minus amount invested or allocated, that will become the value of supply. Sir, if it's a single annuity policy, we sold single annuity policy, whatever premium you paid, only 10% will be my value of supply. Sir, all other case, basically where investment etc. is not told. I am an insurance company, I sold you the insurance, I went in and collected amount from you. That amount ka first year 25% will be my value of supply. Second year onwards 12.5% will be my value of supply. This also you can mark and keep. It's a good one. 2 marks, small question can come. Everyone over here now. The next one is rule number 32.5, buying and selling of what? Second-hand goods. Remember one thing, if I am a person who is engaged in what? Buying and selling of second-hand goods, then might be after minor repair, etc. If I am taking the ITC on my purchase, if I am taking the ITC, always it will be, my value of supply will be transaction value. Simple. My value of supply will be what, everyone? Transaction value. But sir, if I am not taking the ITC, then they are going ahead and telling, if you are second-hand goods ka dealer, only for whom? Second-hand goods ka dealer, government told, selling price minus purchase price. The margin will be your value of supply. Only for whom, everyone? Second-hand goods dealer. No, then value of supply will be selling price minus the purchase price. That is the margin. If the margin is negative, forget it. Can we go ahead, everyone? Are we clear? For this, one MCQ is there. If you have the MCQ book or whatever, one Kala Associates ka one MCQ is there. Kala Associates ka one MCQ is there. Please, if you have the MCQ, you can solve it. If you don't have, no problem. Everyone over here now. Supposingly, I am a bank. Everyone here. I am a bank. We repossess the goods. We repossess the goods and then we go ahead and sell it. Selling price, what is our purchase price? Supposingly, sir, your name? Sanjay. Someone is talking. Please stop talking. Please stop talking on the board. Supposingly, this Sanjay. Sanjay. Okay, everyone over here now, listen. Sir, supposingly, Sanjay did not pay bank ka EMI. Bank went ahead and took the goods back. Bank went ahead and took the goods back and bank went ahead and sold it. Now, bank ka selling price is there. But what is the purchase price of the bank? Bank ka purchase price will be whatever is the purchase price of Sanjay. Government is selling repossessed goods ka case mein purchase price will be purchase price of what? Defaulting borrower minus 5% per quarter or part thereof from the date of purchase till the date of disposal. That will be the purchase price. Selling price minus purchase price. Margin pay, the bank has to pay the GST. People, I believe the first 3 points which I went ahead and told you are most important. The next is 32.6 and 32.7 reading category. You can just read and go. Everyone over here now, listen. People, when I say reading category, read and go. You know what? Nowadays, ICA has become very dynamic. They don't leave any tail also. Even the tail ka tip also can come in the exam. You're getting my point? I can tell you the most important points, the best points which you should remember. But even the tail of the tail also can come. You can't leave it and go. Read and go. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, everyone over here. Rule number 33 talks about deduction of expenditure incurred by pure agent. Everyone over here now. Deduction of expenditure incurred by whom, everyone? Pure agent. So, sir, my heart is pure. For an example, I went ahead and gave you class. You went ahead and told me, sir, okay, we'll give you 10,000 rupees. Okay? My fees is how much? 10,000 rupees. My supply is 10,000 only. One day what happened? I was going to the ICI Bhavan. You told, sir, ICI ka outside mein no, one shop is there. Can you buy one book and get it for me? I told, okay, madam, give me 500 rupees. I bought the books. I gave it to you. I took 500 from you. Is that my value of supply? No. So that will not come in my value of supply. That will not be included in my value of supply because my heart is pure. I have not gone ahead and made any profit. Whatever was the book, I came and gave it to you. I took the actual amount from you. I did not make any profit. I did not use the book for my benefit. I got it in your name. Yours, you only paid the money. My heart is pure. I am a pure agent of yours and that amount will not be included in my value of supply. Are we all clear till here? Everyone here, expenditure or cost incurred by a supplier as pure agent always exclude from the value of supply. But the condition is supplier should act as a pure agent of the recipient. Payment should be separately indicated in the invoice. Supplies procured from the third party are in addition to the services supplied on his own account. These services which I procured from the third party and gave it to you, this was not my service. This was an additional job which I did for you. Are we clear, everyone? Next. People, tell me one thing. For my supply, if I go ahead and charge you anything, will that be included in the value of supply? Yes. But what is not my obligation? What is not my work? If I go ahead and do for you, that amount will not be included in the value of supply. Here one question is there. If you, I think it should be there in the ICI material also, Rolly-Poly. One question is there, the question starts with Rolly-Poly. Okay? Rudra manufacturer, Rolly-Poly, one question is there. Please do at least one question on pure agent and go. Everyone over here now. Rule number 34. Everyone over here. Rule number 34. Rule number 34 goes ahead and talks about rate of exchange. Whenever you have one invoice, people, if you have an invoice in dollar, pound, etc., how to convert? They have gone ahead and told rate of exchange for determination of value, if it is taxable goods or taxable service. Always remember, how will you convert? Which rate will you take? Rate notified by the CBIC in case of goods. Rate notified by the CBIC under section number 14 of the Custom Act on the date of time of supply. Sir, in case of services, please take the rate as per GAAP, generally accepted accounting principle, on the date of time of supply of such service. Rule number 35 goes ahead and says, sir, if you have an amount which is inclusive, how to make it exclusive? Amount divided by 100 plus rate multiplied by 100. You will get the value excluding the GST. Sir, multiplied by GST rate, you will get the GST amount. That's all. This total bakwas, nothing to be explained. Please come to the next chart. Everyone over here now. So, sir, in this chart, what should we take care? You should take care rule number 31A, 31B, 31C. Very, very important. A graded. Array, B graded chart ka B graded question. ठीक है everyone? This chart में, this one, purchase or sale of foreign currency, air travel agent, insurance business, and this minor repair, so I don't like it, but okay, read it. Here, this pure agent, no, please do one question and go, pure agent. Please do one question and go, pure agent. Can I go ahead, everyone? You know, they will not give you a direct question on pure agent, but they will give you one small point in the question. They will give you a small point in the big question. So you have to identify that, okay, this amount will not be included in my value of supply. So this point will not come directly, but indirectly it will come. Please be careful. Please come to the next page, the circulars which are there. Please come to circulars. People, in the circular, the first discount wala circular is done. No claim bonus is done. Please come to clarification of PSF and UDF. Everyone over here, passenger service fees and user development fees. Clarification on PSF and UDF. People, what is PSF and UDF? Passenger service fees and user development fees. See, always remember one thing. One is a airline operator, and one is a airport operator. One is an airline operator and one is a airport operator. If I tell you, you will not understand. So I'm just drawing and explaining you. Everyone over here, airline operator and airport operator. Airport operators are those people who operate an airport, who run an airport. Okay? Now, these airport operators, no, from the people who are flying, basically, if you are going ahead and taking a flight, these airport operators will go ahead and charge from you PSF and UDF. But they can't go ahead and directly charge from you. So what they go ahead and do is, why they are charging you PSF and UDF? For all the services which are provided at the airport. So basically they are providing you the services at the airport. You are a passenger. So from you, they should collect what, everyone? PSF and UDF. So from you, they should collect passenger service fees and user development fees. But these people, airport operator like KIAL, Kempegowda International Airport Limited, Delhi International Airport Limited. All these are airport operators who operate an airport. Now, these people directly can't collect the amount from you. So what they do is, no, they don't go ahead and collect the amount directly from you. They go ahead and collect the amount through the airlines. Are we clear, everyone? So airline company, when it is selling the ticket to you, it will charge you 10,000 rupees for the ticket. It will charge you passenger service fees separately, user development fees separately. For an example, 100 rupees and 100 rupees. Okay? You went ahead and paid them passenger service fees 100, user development fees 100. They went ahead and paid to the airport operator 100 and 100. My question over here, this amount of 100 and 100 which was collected by the airline operator, will it be included in their value of supply or no? Why no? Because they are acting as pure agent, and hence this amount will never be their value of supply. Tell me one thing, whose value of supply it is? Airport operator. Do they have to pay GST on this? Yes, the airport operator should pay the GST on this. And thirdly, my question over here, this person wants to take the input tax credit. So he can take the input tax credit on the basis of the invoice which is given by the airline. Everyone over here. Sir, passenger service fees and user development fees, these are levied by airport authorities through airline acting as a pure agent. They are consideration for services provided by airport authority and leviable to GST. Airline should separately show passenger users passenger service fees and user development fees and applicable GST on the invoice. Based on the invoice, the recipient may go ahead and take the ITC. Is my point clear to all? Tell me one thing. Airline company is just acting as what? Pure agent. Is it my value of supply? No. No. Whose value of supply? Airport operator. Who will pay GST? Airport operator. Can customer take ITC? Whatever amount you have charged, airline company will charge them on that. Whatever GST they have charged, they can go ahead and take the credit. Everyone over here. The next is clarification on applicability of GST on supply of electricity by real estate companies, malls, etc. Everyone, I'll tell you very simple. Listen. I am going ahead. Everyone over here. This is supposingly one person. He came and told in the mall he wants a shop. In the mall he wants a shop. I am the person who is running the mall. This is my mall. If you want, I will give you the shop. I went ahead and told you, I will give you the shop on rent. Every month, I will go ahead and charge you 1 lakh rupees, including electricity. Including electricity. Can you tell me, everyone, in this case, okay. I'll give you another example, little extra example. Supposingly, I went ahead and told you, I am the mall ka owner. I told you, you have to pay me 1 lakh rupees every month. Plus, sir, whatever is the actual electricity, no? Actual electricity, we'll collect it from you and we will give it to the electricity company. My question over here, in this case, the actual electricity which you are collecting, will that be included in my value of supply or not be included? Not be included. Why? Because I am collecting as pure agent. Supposingly, I went ahead and told you, every month I will collect 1 lakh rupees from you, including electricity ka charges. That is inclusive of GST, inclusive of electricity charges. Can you tell me, in this scenario, the electricity amount which I collect from you, it is inclusive? 1 lakh rupees I am collecting inclusive. Will 1 lakh rupees pe GST come or not come? It will come on 1 lakh rupees. Electricity will not be excluded from this. Is my point clear to all? Everyone, always remember, electricity supplied bundled with renting of immovable property, always it's a composite supply, taxable accordingly. It means it will be taxed at the rate of renting services. But electricity supplied by resident welfare association or real estate as a pure agent, it will not form part of value of supply. Further, where they are charged on actual basis, they charge the same amount as charged by the electricity distribution utility. From them, they will be deemed to be acting as pure agent for this supply. People, I'll tell you simple. I told you are staying in my home. I'll take 10,000 rupees rent every month. 2,000 rupees, I will go ahead and charge you. Okay. I told electricity, whatever is the actual, you give it to me, I will give it to them. My question, will that electricity form part of my value of supply? No. But if I went ahead and told you, I will charge you 10,000 rupees every month, including electricity, then total amount pay, I will go ahead and charge you GST. Next. Hey, EMI. Everyone over here. Circulars, I am telling you little in detail. Everyone here. Suppose this is one shopkeeper, uncle. I went to uncle and told, uncle, I want one mobile phone. Uncle gave me a mobile phone and I paid uncle 40,000 rupees. Can you tell me the value of supply? Tell no. Okay. This is one shopkeeper, uncle. I went to uncle and told, uncle, I want one mobile phone. Uncle told, okay. But I told uncle, I don't have money. I will do one thing. I will pay you every month 10,000 rupees plus 1,000 rupees interest. 10,000 rupees plus 1,000 rupees interest. 10,000 rupees plus 1,000 rupees interest, 10,000 rupees plus 1,000 rupees interest. And if I delay any month, I will pay you penal interest also. My question over here, what is the value of supply by uncle to me? 40 plus interest, will it include it? Will it be included? Yes or no? Array, interest will form part of value of supply. IPL. Yes, and value of supply of uncle will be what? 44,000. Is my point clear to all? Supposingly, this is uncle over here. I told uncle, I want one mobile phone. Uncle told, okay, take mobile phone. I told uncle, no money. Uncle told, get lost. I felt very insulted. I went to Bajaj Finance and I told Bajaj Finance, give me a loan. Give me a Loan of 40,000. They gave me a loan of 40,000. I threw the check on uncle's face and I took the mobile phone. Can you tell me, when I gave 40,000 rupees, what is the value of supply? This transaction is over. Now I want to ask you, Bajaj Finance told me, they gave me a loan of 40,000 rupees. They told every month you should pay us 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 EMI. Along with that, we want 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 and 1,000 as interest. If you delay any month, we'll charge you penal interest also. My question over here, in this case, will this interest be taxable or exempted? Exempt. Why? Because it's an independent loan transaction and hence the interest will be exempted. People, you are able to connect? Recalling? Yes. So remember, clarification on GST on delayed payment. If seller gives the EMI, additional or penal interest will form part of value of supply. But if third party finance company gives the loan, such penal interest is exempt under entry number 27 of the exemption notification. Everyone over here, I want to ask you about the next clarification, which is Del Credere agent. Everyone over here. Del Credere agent. Who is a Del Credere agent, everyone? Del Credere agent tells his principal, sir, see, if this guy, the buyer, does not pay, I will pay you, don't worry about it. So who is a Del Credere agent? He is the principal. I am a Del Credere agent and he is the customer over here. This is the principal, this is the Del Credere agent and this is the customer. Principal, people, you have to tell me. You have to tell me, will this interest be taxable or interest be exempt? Okay? Principal gave the invoice directly in the name of the principal. Customer was not making the payment to the principal. So I told the principal, no problem, sir. I will make the payment to you. Customer was not paying, so I paid. But invoice was issued by whom? Principal directly. Tell me one thing, am I an agent as per section number 71C? Yes or no? Tell no, section number 71C ka agent, I am there or no? No, because I am not issuing the invoice in my name. This customer did not make the payment, so I made the payment. I made the payment. I told, hey, you did not make the payment. You did not make the payment. I had to pay. Now it is like, when I made the payment, it's like I've given you a loan. I've given you a loan and I want interest. My question over here, will this interest be taxable or exempt? This interest will be exempt. Now, next example I'll give you. This is the principal, this is the Del Credere agent, and this is the customer. Okay? Principal sent the goods to me. I sold the goods, invoice in my name. Invoice is in the name of the agent. This customer was not making the payment, so I made the payment to the principal. I made the payment. I made the payment to the principal. I told the customer, hey, you did not make the payment on time. I had to pay the boss. It's like I've given you a loan. I want the main value of supply also. Plus, for the loan, I want interest also. My question over here, will this interest form part of my value of supply? Yes or no? Yes. That is what is being told over here. Clarification on Del Credere agent. Del Credere agent is a person who guarantees the payment if the customer fails. It says, in order to guarantee timely payment, Del Credere agent resort to what? Paying the supplier himself and later recovering it from the buyer. Everyone, if Del Credere agent falls under Schedule 1, paragraph number 3, means I am issuing the invoice in my name. Always remember, the loan no longer retains the character of an independent supply. It is subsumed. People, if I am issuing the invoice in my name, the loan is actually subsumed in the main supply and hence interest charge from the recipient will be included in the value of supply. But in any other case, interest will not be included. Is my point clear to all? Let's go ahead on the right hand side now. Everyone over here. Internally generated services where head office is providing services to the branch office for which ITC is available. People, let's go ahead and understand the issue. In respect of internally generated service, people, what is internally generated service? Head office giving some services to the branch office. Internally, head office is giving some services to the branch office. You know what happened? Internally, the head office gave some services to the branch office. When the head office was charging to the branch office, no, they did not go ahead and include their employee cost. My branch office is there. I gave some services to the branch office. When I gave services to the branch office, I used my employees. Now, when I'm giving the services to the branch office, if the branch office is already eligible for full ITC, which rule is applicable? Rule number 28. Rule number 28, supplying between related person or distinct person. If my branch is eligible for full ITC, whatever invoice value I show, that will become the value of supply. Do you guys agree with me? And hence they went ahead and told, in respect of internally generated service, where head office is providing services to whom, everyone? Head office is providing services to the branch office, for which full ITC is available to the branch, but head office may not be issuing invoice, or head office may not be considering including cost of particular component such as salary while issuing the tax invoice, whether head office is mandatorily required to issue invoice, and whether all the cost component shall be included in the value of supply where the full ITC is available to the branch office. Everyone, you know what? One thing, if my branch office can take full ITC, whatever amount I show in the invoice, that will be considered as my value of supply. Whether I include any cost, whether I don't include any cost, no problem. Do you guys agree with me? And that is what is told. Clarification. The value declared on the invoice by the head office shall be deemed to be the open market value, irrespective of the fact whether cost of any particular component has been included or not. If tax invoice has not been issued, the value of such service may be declared as nil, and that will be the open market value. Tell me one thing. My branch office is there. I went ahead and provided some services to the branch office. I did not raise the invoice. What is the value of my supply? 0. If I raise the invoice and I charge only 10 rupees, what is the value of my supply? 10 rupees. Irrespective of the fact whether I have gone ahead and included any amount or not, doesn't matter, government told. Next. Sir, in respect of internally generated service where full ITC is not available to the branch, might be my branch is not getting full ITC. Then, whether cost of salary of the employee of the head office involved in providing the service to the branch office is mandatorily required to be included while computing the taxable value of supply of service by the head office to the branch office. For an example, my branch office is not eligible for full ITC. In that scenario, what should be my value of supply? It should be generally open market value. Do you guys agree with me? Yes. But in that case, should I include the employee cost also? So they went ahead and told over here, in respect of internally generated services, cost of salary of the employee of the head office is not mandatorily required to be included, even in a case where full ITC is not available to the concerned branch. People, my first question. If my branch can take full ITC, I did not issue invoice, value is nil. If I issue invoice value is the value of supply. If branch cannot take ITC, then if branch can take ITC, then whatever value I declared, that's the value of supply. If branch cannot take ITC also, what they are going in and telling, in that scenario, the open market value will be taken. But in that value also, should you include the employee cost or not required? Not mandatory. Not mandatory. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Everyone over here, circular on taxability of valuation of personal guarantee by the director and corporate guarantee by related person for the company. People, do you remember corporate guarantee? If head of a, people, what is corporate guarantee? When one company is giving for the other. Well, what is corporate guarantee? When one company is guaranteeing the loan of its subsidiary company from a bank. That is called corporate guarantee. So what is the value of corporate guarantee? 1% of the guaranteed loan or actual consideration, whichever is higher. Whether the activity of providing personal guarantee. Now what is corporate guarantee and what is personal guarantee? Corporate guarantee is when holding company gives guarantee for the subsidiary company. That is company to company. For an example, one company wanted a loan and it went ahead and told the director, can you give your guarantee to the bank? Director, can you give guarantee to the bank so that bank can give us a loan? Remember one thing, RBI does not permit the directors to charge anything for personal guarantee, and hence in this scenario the value will be what? 0. Because we are not allowed to charge anything for giving personal guarantee. Is my point clear? Corporate guarantee, Yes. But if directors are giving what? Personal guarantee, they cannot go ahead and charge anything. Are we clear? And the value will always be nil. Now, supposingly, I am a director. I had given the guarantee for the company. Now I am no more a director. People, now I am no more a director. And I am charging 1 lakh rupees. Then what is my value of supply? 1 lakh. See here. Whether the activity of providing personal guarantee by the director to the bank or financial institution for sanctioning of what? Credit facility without any consideration will be treated as supply of service and will attract GST. Clarification. Director and companies are always related person. People, directors are always related person. The activity of providing personal guarantee by the director to the bank is to be treated as supply of service even without consideration. Rule number 28. However, as per RBI guideline, no consideration can be paid to the director in lieu of personal guarantee except exceptional scenario. Hence, no question of that supply having any open market value. Hence, GST is not payable on supply of service of providing personal guarantee without any consideration. Are we clear, everyone? But by chance, if the director charges anything, then that will be the value of supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Because they told any exceptional scenario. Whether the activity of providing corporate guarantee by a person on behalf of another related person or by holding company, even without consideration, is to be treated as supply, what will be the valuation? You already know corporate guarantee. It is always higher of 1% of the guarantee or actual consideration, whichever is higher. People, corporate guarantees are generally given by whom, everyone? Company for another company. Corporate guarantee mein value is 1% of the guaranteed amount or actual consideration, whichever is higher. Personal guarantee, no value. 0. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. This clarification, I don't like it, but still okay. C graded, but still okay. Listen. This is bank. People, bank. This is one customer. Bank provided the services to the customer through a business facilitator. People, through a business facilitator, bank provided the service, or through a business correspondent, the bank provided services to the customer and collected 100 rupees from the customer as charges. Some charges were collected. Bank provided what? Some service to the customer and collected 100 rupees from the customer. You know what happened? This 100 rupees were first collected by business facilitator. He deducted his 20 rupees and he gave 80 rupees to the bank. My question over here, what is the value of supply by the bank to the customer? Remember one thing, this 20 rupees which is deducted, no, this don't consider. Always remember, in a business facilitator, business correspondent model, bank is the service provider. Whatever amount is being charged, that will become the value of supply. Can we go ahead, everyone? So bank cuts value of supply is 100 rupees. This business facilitator ka value of supply is what? 20 rupees. Is my point clear to all? That is what is being told over here. Clarification on value to be adopted for computing GST on services of business facilitator or business correspondent to the banking company. Always remember, in case of business facilitator, business correspondent model, banking company is the service provider liable to pay GST on the... Just a minute. So here what they are going ahead and telling is, sir, banking company is the service provider and liable to pay GST on the entire amount charged to the customer. Sir, what if out of this amount 20 rupees were charged by the business facilitator? For that 20 rupees bank has to pay GST under RCM. Is my point clear to all? If it is business correspondent will collect the GST and he'll pay the GST to the government. Are you remember RCM, FCM? Chalo. People, in this chapter, I've already told you the first chart is A graded. You must do it and go. You will see question in the exam. Second chart, whatever important points I've told you, those are B graded. All the other points are C graded. Circulars may best circular is this internally generated services and this corporate guarantee wala circular. Although circulars are all C graded only, you can just read it. People, I could have told you to read only and go, but I've explained you, so you will remember it now. But all the circulars are just reading category, not very, very important. Very important is A graded, second page is B, and this last one is C. But this chapter is A plus. You will see 6 to 8 marks in the exam. I'll close my revision on the chapter of value of supply. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chalo.